Hi, my name is Joe Park, and I want to talk to you about a best practice in next level generosity. I'm asking you to change one simple term when communicating with your donors. When you make this change, it will alter the way your church hears you talk about funding ministry. In far too many of our churches, what persons are hearing is an appeal to help pay the bills, not a spiritually motivated invitation to invest in changing lives. I'm asking you to stop using the terms general budget or operating budget and to completely replace them with the term ministry funding plan. It seems like a small change, but the implications are significant. Here's why. Research into what motivates donors to give to one organization or another is crystal clear. The number one motivation is the belief in the life-changing mission of that organization. Research into giving trends shows us that donors are increasingly shifting dollars toward those organizations that can effectively communicate their ability to change lives, even if it means taking resources away from the church they attend. This trend is not new, nor is it slowing down. In just my lifetime, the percentage of charitable giving the church receives of total giving in the U.S. has fallen by half. You heard that correctly. When adjusted for inflation, giving to the church is half of what it was in 1960. Now that you know that ministry funding is impacted by how effectively you are communicating your ability to accomplish your mission, why would you ever begin an appeal for generosity by asking persons to give to something as vague and uninspired as a general or operating budget? When you do, what donors are hearing is help us pay the bills. Very few persons are excited about giving sacrificially to paying the electric bill or even to keeping the doors open in a church that's not effectively serving its mission field. This is important, so listen carefully. Simply by calling the general fund or operating fund a ministry funding plan will not improve the effectiveness of your ministry. But it does immediately change the conversation from paying bills to funding ministry. Churches must first create a ministry plan with measurable outcomes to be achieved in the coming year or years. It is your ministry plan that you're asking persons to invest in. Think about how much more fun and effective it is to invite your church to invest in an exciting ministry plan than it is to appeal to cover an increase in your operational expenses. I leave you with two simple questions. In your church today, are people hearing you invite them to invest in changing lives in your mission field? Or are they hearing you need help paying the bills? If it's the latter, when will you change that?